Hi guys, I'm Justin Allen, the owner of Everything Just Baked, and today I'm here with BakeDeco to showcase their sugar flowers. So their sugar flowers come in white and also some colors like this pink here, and they're perfect to dust, and they're such a time saver because me personally, I hate making Gumpaste flowers, so this is the perfect way to decorate your wedding cake, your elegant birthday cake. So I'm going to show you guys how to dust it, how to arrange it, and how to use them, so stay tuned. So the first step is to arrange your flowers. So I absolutely love the Lily of the Valley sugar flower. They just go with every flower I have here. So the first set I thought to put together was the garden roses, the sorted sizes, of course. And also the full bloom rose and white. I just love those. So I'm thinking like a whole white set, and we might dust it later. And then I like some small greenery, so definitely use some filler flowers like I have here. And it's just a beautiful arrangement already, and of course some leaves to be that final touch. These are rose leaves too in various sizes. And you can't forget the butterfly, of course. That's just gonna give it such a beautiful extra. So I thought we'll do another set. This one's the full bloom rose and white. And then here we also have the full bloom flower. So similar style, I think they'll go really nice together. And then some rose leaves in various sizing. And also the astronomical leaf. Look how beautiful it is already, and we didn't even arrange that onto a cake. And of course some filler flowers just to give it that nice extra touch of green. So again, I have more leaves for a new set, arrangement 3. And I have the same Rebecca flower here, the rose, but in pink. And then we also have some of this beautiful, beautiful peony. This is why I love the sugar flowers so much. And then some extra filler flowers just to give that extra touch. So whenever you're doing arrangements, I definitely recommend some larger flowers and some filler flowers. So for the next set, we have the Queen of Night Dahlia, which is super pretty and nice, elegant flower. And I think 2 of them will look gorgeous on a nice sized cake. And then we have some butterflies, and of course, you know how I feel about the butterflies. I love the detail that's imprinted into them. And then this beautiful greenery. Again, this is the Lily of the Valley. Look how beautiful that set looks together. And you can't forget the tiny filler flowers. So the next step is to pick your colors. And this is what you're going to dust your flowers in since they're white, so the possibilities are endless. So this first color is Cocoa by Roxy and Rich. So it's a nice deep color. It might be nice on the leaves just to give that realistic look. However, I'm not sure if I'm using it. The next one was Peach Blush, again from Roxy and Rich. Then this next one is Rose Leaf. It's a nice green. I'm definitely using it on the leaf. And last but not least is Powder Pink. Super pretty and super nice. So now it's time to dust your flowers. This is the fun part, and I picked out these colors. I might use some more. So I'm just going to pick any color that I want and use like a flathead paintbrush. You can also use a makeup brush. Some fluffy brush works very well for this. And I like to dust in the inside and go out. This I feel like just gives it more detail, more depth to the flower, just so it gives that more realistic look. Because keep in mind, flowers are often multiple shades of colors. It's never just orange, it's never just white. It always has more depth to it, even if it's between the individual petals. So this does take a little bit of time, however the end result is so worth it, as you can see. So as I dust these flowers, I thought I'd give you guys some tips about the Gumpaste flowers offered by BakeDeco. So these cannot be stored in the fridge or freezer. However, if you need to put on cake, you can put it in the fridge as long as your fridge is on the lowest setting possible. How long is the shelf life? They last 3 to 4 years in a dry, cool place. That's plenty of time to use them. You have no rush, and that's what's so great about them. Can you bake them? No, but there's also no need for that. Will they melt in the sun? Under direct heat, they will begin to melt or wilt, however, the chances are slim. So before I get into more questions, I thought I'd explain this new color. This is from Okra. It's just a deeper shade of pink, and I think the deeper shade of pink would really enhance, really bounce off on that lighter shade of pink that flowers came with. So definitely the secret to this is really deepening the colors, give it more interest, especially the detailing. This is going to really show it through, as you can see. So can you paint them? If so, with what? Yes, you can definitely paint them as you guys are seeing me do. Use petal dust or you can even use an airbrush. Do you need to add title powder to gum paste? No, you do not. They're already all completely made. They're nice and sturdy. As you can see, you can hold them pretty tightly and they're completely saved. And I love them because they're such a time saver. Are they like fondant? No, gum paste is more realistic looking. Fondant is more stretchy. It doesn't always dry as hard. The gum paste is very thin and it really gets that realistic feel to it. Are they edible? Yes, these flowers are 100% edible. They're really hard, they're sweet, so really perfect. And are they allergy free? Yes, they're nut free, so they're perfect for your clients, for your just to consume and have fun with. So I have this yellow from Okram, and I thought this would be perfect for the stamens, just to give it a little bit more color, and yellow and pink go so well together, so it's just gonna make it really pop. So just quickly, I'm doing the same thing with the other flowers. I did it with the rose. I'm just doing it with the filler flowers again, just to give it more interest and be nice and cohesive. So you can see it takes a little bit of time, but the end result is so worth it. So this next one, I decided to use this purpley color from Okram again. And it came out a little bluer than I expected, but I really ended up liking it. I'm just gonna again do the same technique I've been doing. I'm using various brushes and look at that beautiful deep purple yet blue. I feel like it's like a nice mystical color and it looks so great. I'm doing the same thing with the rose. So here's the final outcome out of this set. Doesn't it go so well together? And again, it started off white and now look how easy it was to change the color. It's a completely new flower. It gives you such a different interest than the basic white. So I'm really loving how this set came out, and especially with those deep leaves. So with this set, I thought I'd keep it white just to show you guys like a wedding cake style, just how it can be even beautiful with just a plain basic white, just to really give it interest, just so everything has a nice basic yet clean and elegant feel to it, and just a pop of greenery will bring it all together. So now for the fun part, placing it onto a cake. So this is the fun part again. So next to me I have a styrofoam cake. So this is a cake dummy and we had a previous video on it on BakeDeco's YouTube channel again. So you can definitely watch that and become educated on how to use them. So when you're using Gumpaste Flowers for real cake, you're going to want to insert it into a straw just so the metal wire doesn't get in contact with the cake. Even though it's wrapped in floral tape, some people still like to use a straw like I do. It's just an extra case of safety. However, in this case, since these cakes are styrofoam, since they're cake dummies, there's no need to do that since it's fake. So this cake's already stacked. As you can see, it's very clean, it's very white, and just very beautiful. So I'm going to arrange this first set onto a cake. So while I'm arranging it onto a cake, I like to place my bigger flowers, the centerpiece flower, first. And if you're doing like a bigger flower, you might want to use a bigger straw. That was a milkshake straw, but the other one was like a regular drinking straw. And you're also going to want some wire cutters. This just makes it easy cutting the wire since it is pretty thick since there's so many petals attached to it. So I'm thinking of placing it on the front of the cake. So you guys see me doing that. You know it's taking me some time. I'm contemplating. This is a little tedious process just because you're not sure how you want to have it. So take your time with it and really enjoy the process. Enjoy the flowers and how beautiful they are because you really want them to shine in your cake. That's why I did like a nice, clean, basic white cake so the flowers could shine through. So you can see I just inserted it in. You're going to put a little bit of pressure and look how beautiful. I don't even need more flowers, but I'm going to. And what's so great about these Gumpaste flowers is you can still manipulate them since they're not completely firm to a point you can't bend it. So that's why I absolutely love them and I highly, highly suggest it. So I'm thinking next I'm gonna add the greenery. I like the greenery because it gives such a nice height. So when you're arranging flowers, you want to consider height, you want to consider shapes, color. So definitely keep that in mind. When you're doing it, the height is very important to me just because not everything should be so one-dimensional flat. You want all that different inches to create a cohesive piece of art. So I'm just about done. I'm adding the finishing touch, the butterfly, and look how beautiful this peachy, pink, orangey color is with the flowers. Wow, I'm just amazed myself. This is a beautiful wedding cake, birthday cake, anything, and it takes no time because you don't even have to make the Gumpaste flowers. So let's do another set. Here I have the pink set with the peony and the rose. And look at that, another cute, simple, clean set. And then this one we're doing the purple, and let's see how this one comes out. This one might be my favorite. I love that purple color, and I love the different contrasts in those flowers. And last but not least, the white set. And look at this beauty. It's nice, clean, white, and a wedding cake like I told you guys. So here's the final outcomes of each one. Let me know which one's your guys' favorites. I can't decide, but again, everything's available at BakeDeco.com, so I highly suggest getting into these flowers.